Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to show you where you can find your 5.6 lesson assignment in social studies, and we'll go over how to complete that assignment. You're going to start off by going to your social studies course. You're going to scroll down to the HCS supplemental resource folder. We're looking at module 5, and we're looking at 5.6, show what you know. If you open up that folder, you'll see there's a creation project, which is 5.6A, and 5.6B, the module 5 checkup. You're going to complete both of those assignments for this lesson. Let's start by looking at the 5.6A creation project. All right, so it says now it's time to have fun showing what you know. Step 1, you're going to print the project rubric to guide your work. Your teacher will use this rubric to score your project. And the rubric here is attached below under the attachments. So make sure you have that and look at that. Step 2, select one of the projects below to complete. So you have two options, project 1 or project 2. We're going to talk about those two projects. And again, you only have to select one of the projects. So project 1, you are a podcast star with your own political show that covers political topics from the past, present, and future. Your current series is focused on life in the United States following World War II. Choose one of the following topics for your next podcast. And a podcast, boys and girls, that is like it's almost like listening to the radio where people are talking about different topics. There's no real music. It's mostly people talking and having discussions. So it's audio. So you're going to do an audio recording if you decide to do project 1. So your two topics, one of them, you're choosing one of those two topics is either the Cold War or the Civil Rights Movement. Once you have chosen your topic, create a podcast script, including the most important events or details. At the end of your script, include your opinion about the topic and the lessons we should learn from this time in history, then record your podcast. So you want to write out your script, which is you're writing out what you would say in your podcast and things that you're focusing on. You're focusing on the important events and the important details that occurred during that topic that you choose. So if you chose the Cold War, what are the important events? What are the important details of that topic? If you chose the civil rights topic, what are the important events that happened during that time period, and what are the important details? So that's what you're focusing on when you are writing your podcast script, and then you're going to read your script and record yourself, and that would be your podcast. So that's what you're doing for project 1. It's a recording, and don't forget to submit your script as well. Project 2, so you have an option. If you don't want to do project 1, you can do project 2. Choose from the big ideas of this unit and create a product that would teach another student about that topic. So this is like if you were the teacher and you're creating a product to teach another student or to teach your student. Here are the big ideas. And you're just choosing one. So capitalism versus communism, that's one option. Cold War and space race, the effects, the political effects, the social effects, the economic effects of multiple perspectives. Or the social movements and civil rights, people, events, and or changes in the laws. So you're choosing one of those topics. Your product should include information about the conflicts, the innovations, things that are new, and social changes that took place in the United States and or South Carolina from 1950 to 1980. Here are several examples of possible products. So if you're selecting to do project 2, you could do a picture book, you could do a brochure, you could do a presentation, which is an online presentation maker. You can Google it, Prezi. You could make a Google slideshow, a PowerPoint. You could make a video. You could make a website. Your product can be done using paper and pencil. So if you'd like to just use paper and pencil to create your product, remember your product is something that you're going to use or you would use to teach another student about the topic. So you can choose to make your project paper and pencil, or you can create it with a digital tool. I know we listed some digital tools here, some options for digital tools. Feel free to select any way to present your information. Step 3, you're going to look at the creation project rubric and make sure you followed all the directions. And then step 4, you're going to upload your project to the submission area. You're going to upload it right in this box by clicking on that blue plus button. So again, you're just choosing one of the 2 projects to complete. Okay, so that's 5.6A creation project. There's also a 5.6B, which is the module 5 checkup, which is your quiz. You'll just go to that next activity tab and you'll click start, and that will be your quiz. All right.